a snorkel, tons of cargo space, and a rooftop machine gun. Today, in the model car vault, we've got the KDW 118 Humvee Battlefield Vehicle. But is this diecast military grade or just a decoy? Let's find out. The Humvee has been a staple of the US military since the 1980s, designed for rugged off-road conditions. Known for its versatility, it's been used in everything from troop transport to heavy combat missions. You'll find them in the desert, scaling mountains, and even powering through deep water. But I found mine on Amazon, and for a really great price. I left a link in the description below. The box doesn't say much, just some simple battlefield graphics and a few images of moving parts. Getting it out is easy. Just some plastic molding securing the front and the back. There's an elastic band holding the doors shut, so we're going to snip that off. It also comes with an attachable gun and antenna that easily installs. First impression? Between its weight and the detailing, it doesn't feel like a toy at all, especially with this many moving components, which we'll get into. We'll break this review down into functionality, build quality, and details. But the real question is, does this Humvee have battlefield durability, or is it just for display? Let's start with functionality. For something advertised as a toy, it sure feels like a real diecast model. All 4 doors open. The rear hatch opens with a very realistic strut mechanism. Honestly, a big surprise at this price point. The brush guard swings down, giving us access to open the hood. But first you have to undo the side latches. The gunner turret on the roof opens and rotates freely. The wheels turn smoothly, and check this out, it's got a really bouncy suspension. Alright, now let's talk about build quality. The body is metal, making it a real diecast model. The plastic parts, a bit on the cheaper side. The front bar is slightly crooked, so I wouldn't recommend crash testing this against the wall. The Humvee measures 10.2 inches long, 4.5 inches wide, and 3.9 inches high. It feels heavier, but it actually only weighs 2 pounds. The paint is your standard dark army green matte finish with some minor imperfections, but honestly, it just adds to the rugged military look. If you're passionate about model cars and enjoy these reviews, hit that like button and subscribe. Okay, now the details. This is a generic representation of the classic US military Humvee. It's complete with an elevated exhaust and snorkel for deep water crossings, a front brush guard, recovery hooks, a real perforated front grille, functional slings on the hood, meant for airdrop transport, military grade wheels and tires with a decent tread pattern, but unfortunately no branded markings or decals. The mirrors are stationary, with plastic stick-on reflective surfaces. There's a KDW logo on the side. If you know what that stands for, drop a comment. There's some star decals around the vehicle. In the back, not much detail here. You got decent taillights, a simple bumper, and a black gas cap in the rear quarter panel. Oh, and let's not forget that roof-mounted machine gun, because what's a military truck without one? Of course, no model is perfect, especially at this price point. As I mentioned, there are minor paint defects and the plastic parts feel cheap. The lights have visible stubs in them, and most hooks and attachments are molded into the body, not separate components. Okay, let's take a look inside. We've got a 4-seat configuration with a big open cargo area in the middle. They are just hard plastic seats, nothing premium here. You got minimal door panel details. Surprisingly, the instrument panel is well detailed with legible gauges and some small sticker details on the dash. And lastly, you've got pedals, but really basic looking. Alright, let's go under the hood. Humvees typically ran on a 6.2 liter or 6.5 liter diesel V8, built for endurance over speed. While this model doesn't have a working engine, it at least attempts to capture the complexity of the real deal. It's reasonably detailed, with some separate plastic components, stickers, and labels, but it's all primarily black, with just some silver painted parts. The underbody is basic but functional. You can see the mechanical parts for steering and suspension, a protective underbody cage, And what's cool is the exhaust actually connects from the engine bay to the elevated muffler. So, what's the final verdict? For something advertised as a toy, this is definitely more detailed than your average G.I. Joe or plastic military truck. At around $50, it sits in that gray area between a budget model and a quality collectible. If it cost any more, I'd expect better quality, but for what it is, I'm happy with it. In my opinion, KDW's Humvee has enough detail to earn a spot in a Diecast collection, while being just rugged enough to withstand the battlefield of a 5-year-old's basement. But that's just my take. What do you think? Would you add this Humvee to your collection? Let me know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Diecast reviews here on the Model Car Vault.